Hello everybody and welcome back. As always, I am Mateo311 and this is your channel for everything VR related. Today, we're checking out the story-driven puzzle title Ghost Town, and I just want to start this video off by saying this is easily one of the best, if not the best, VR game in its genre that I've played, and no, this video is not sponsored. So I'm going to break down everything today. The basic information, what other games it's similar to, but most importantly, why I enjoyed it so damn much. Now, no game is for everyone. If you're not into puzzle, story-driven games, yeah, it probably won't relate to you. But if that's something you are interested in, you have to stick around because this one was absolutely awesome. Now let's just quickly run through the basic information so we could get to all the good stuff. Ghost Town is currently available from MetaQuest 2 and MetaQuest 3 headsets for $29.99, and both PC and PlayStation VR2 versions are coming later in the year. It's developed by Fireproof Games, the same studio that gave us the beloved The Room VR, and this time we're once again dealing with the supernatural, but now we're in 1980s London. Now the gameplay length is roughly 5 to 6 hours, but this is a puzzle title, so it could end up taking you a bit longer. Now the gameplay is completely linear, there's no choices to be made or alternate paths, which may upset some people and does impact the overall replayability. This allowed them to release a streamlined and extremely polished title. Now for the naysayers out there, they're going to refer to this game as a walking simulator with a handful of puzzles, but that's just because it's not their cup of tea. I actually really appreciate an excellent storyline, great voice acting, character development, high quality graphics, and development that respects the player's time. They didn't pad this game out and just like do repetitive stuff to add time to the experience so people aren't like, oh, it's only 6 hours long, not worth my money. No, they gave you a streamlined, polished, absolutely fantastic release. Listen, we've seen so many games coming out that need 1,000 bug fixes. This, from start to end, I had no issues, no bugs, nothing bad to complain about pretty much at all. And honestly, what impressed me the most is how damn good this game looks on the Quest 3. There are areas with phenomenal lighting. Like the lighting effects are just really, really cool and add to the atmosphere. There's other areas where we're like, wait, am I actually on the Quest? This looks sort of photorealistic. Now, sure, when it comes out on PC VR and PlayStation VR2, it's going to look a lot better. And honestly, it's gonna be a stunner. Now, the two closest titles that this game compares to are Red Matter 2 and Wanderer, but in my opinion, its simplicity allows it to surpass both. When putting it side to side against Red Matter 2, you could debate which game actually looks better on the Quest 3, but I actually enjoyed the overall storyline of Ghost Town a lot more. Now, don't get me wrong, Red Matter 2 is a top tier VR game. Some of the best puzzles, storytelling, and graphics, especially on the Quest 3. It is solid, and I'm telling you, Ghost Town is right there next to it, but in my personal opinion, just a little bit better because I enjoyed the overall storyline more. I felt connected to the characters. I felt everything was really well thought out. Like, there was tons of little details that just made the whole world truly immersive. Now, there is a built-in optional hint system for those of you with zero patience. It doesn't tell you outright how to solve all the puzzles, but it does slowly drip feed you some hints to point you in the right direction. Now again, those hints are optional, so if you like the challenge, it's still there. But I will say I did find most of the puzzles a lot easier than the ones in Red Matter 2. Now jumping over to the other game that I compared this to, which is Wanderer, it's similar, but I feel like Wanderer tries to do too much on the MetaQuest 3. It's overly ambitious. There's climbing and like parkour system, there's a fighting system, there's puzzles, and there's this big immersive storyline. When it comes to the storyline and how immersive the environments are, Wanderer is right up there next to it. It's just Wanderer suffers from some serious performance issues on the Quest 3 as of making this video. I know they're still patching it out, but the original Wanderer, when I played it on PC VR, that is a closer experience to this game. It had less of those elements, less focus on some of the other physics-based stuff, and just was delivering a storyline and challenging puzzles. But again, I think the overall storyline goes to Ghost Town. It just sucked me in. It is so well done. Now, instead of just repeating the same thing over and over again, I'll show off a few clips that highlight what I'm talking about.
Richard, no!
Edith, it's your mother. You know it's your fault Adam left. He couldn't stand to see your gift when he had nothing. Why do you have to be so selfish?
Rena?
The game's intro level does it all. It explains how you're taking on the role of Edith, a medium who can not only see ghosts but help them pass on, and they also cleverly introduce you to the lore of this world as you listen to a close brother and sister banter back and forth. And without going into any spoilers, all I'll say is this is top tier storytelling. Now, I was absolutely addicted to this game, completely compelled to play it through and finish it, and I never stopped. And what I mean by that is one of my Quest headsets became Ghost Town and Ghost Town only. I would literally, anytime I needed a break, I would just put the headset to sleep and put it down. And then when I'm ready to go again, put it right back on, press the power button and start where I was. I never once closed this game from beginning to end. So for a complete weekend, this was just like my game to go to. And I was super compelled to play through it. Now, there is one tiny aspect in there for replayability, which is just like some hidden magazines and pictures you can find throughout the game. I wasn't compelled enough to find them all. I missed like 4 or 5, but that's because I just wanted to progress the storyline. I didn't want to wander around and just look for a random piece of paper. They're not super hard to find. If you're one of those people who likes achievements and collections, go for it. It'll probably add like an extra hour onto your gameplay. But ultimately, guys, I was super impressed here. Now, Fireproof Games does it again. If you're someone who enjoyed a game like Red Matter 2, and Wanderer, you should definitely put this on your list. And if you've never played those type of games in VR, think about something like Firewatch, flat screen, games like that will totally like just immerse you in a world. You listen to a storyline, you watch it unfold, you solve a couple puzzles, and ultimately you have a good time. Honestly, this is going in my probably top 20 for sure. I'm actually really upset that I just did my top 100 games of all time, because this one would definitely be in there. And that was today's video, guys. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, you know what to do. Go ahead and give me a thumbs up. If you're new here, please consider subscribing. And as always, I'll see you guys on next time.